Everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays Rimworld. Really bad episode last episode, I can't lie about that. Really bad. Everything that went down at the end was just like a clusterfuck. It goes to show though that the raiders now, they don't actually stop to fight you as much as they used to. Now they seem to have the mentality where they have like a one frame of mind type of thing, which is just burn your shit. Crazy Sam's over there eating raw meat. Crazy Sam, you are indeed living up to that name though. You are crazy. God damn it. Don't eat the fucking meat raw, man. At least eat, like, you know, the potatoes raw. It seems a little bit more safer than that. I have a lot of stuff that needs to be built again, so we'll worry about that soon. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about was the fact that raiders now tend to have like a one-track mind where they know that it's a lot, like, they'll just gladly sacrifice themselves in order to kind of screw up your whole lifestyle. And that's what's happened over here. Like, they just ran in there, they were setting everything on fire. You even saw this last battle over here, right, where instead of fighting back, they were just so dead set on breaking our research bench as opposed to actually fighting back and defending themselves. So it's really interesting. Let me check out my over here really quickly and make sure everything's fine here. We have growing, hunting. I don't care about hunting at this point. We have a lot of constructing and repairing to do. We have 2 people growing. Plant cutting is not really an issue right now. Now there's crafting. Okay, so everybody should essentially be doing something. Crazy Crafty Wolf. Oh, by the way, I renamed some people too. Apologize for that. Crafty Wolf, the user on YouTube and commenter, he's now in the base. So welcome aboard, Crafty Wolf, along with Nomoto, who's gonna be our drone. So Nomoto isn't even human. He's just kind of like a senseless, you know, emotionless human, like a cyborg just walking around, which I think really exemplifies Nomoto to the T. And then we also have Tiny Pockets. So welcome to the colony, guys. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just, you know what? Let's forget about hunting down that boomrat, huh? I don't think it's kind of worth it right now. We have bigger fish to fry. Oh, never mind. It's too late now because the boomrat has been pissed off. And alright, Tiny Pocket, try not to get knocked out by the fucking really. What is this like? You know what? This boomrat's now taking out 2 of my people. So this boomrat's on obvious steroids or some shit. So it's kind of really ridiculous. There you go. Crafty Wolf, if you can you rescue Tiny Pocket now? Jesus Christ, man. Alrighty, and bodies. We have to get rid of these bodies or else it's gonna... Oh, hey, who are you guys? What are you guys doing here? Group from Gabella of Curlew are visiting the colony. Well, guys, we have a lot of problems, as you can tell. We have a lot of problems, so don't fuck with me right now. That's all I'm going to tell you. So we need to get ourselves a place to kind of get rid of these bodies, otherwise my people are going to start going mad. I really don't have any Molotovs to burn bodies either, so we're going to have to go with the old grave method here, which I haven't really utilized in quite a while. So let's go with grave. Alright, there you go. Now let's just fast forward the thing here. Alrighty, so now I also have a understanding as to batteries have to be placed a bit more carefully this time so this doesn't happen again. So I'm going to extend this upwards all the way. I'm also going to have everything in here hauled off, as a matter of fact. We have our dumping area over here anyway. Let's actually make it so that this also takes some regular debris. Or is it? No, it's got static debris too. Alright, so there you go. And the other thing we have to do as well is go into haul things and haul everything in here off as well. Okay. And quite possibly have this hauled off as well, because it might impede our movement around here. Okay. I said I needed you to rescue Tiny Pocket, so please do that, Crafty Wolf. Alrighty, so, we learned at least from this mistake, this fucking error, so... Yeah, I'm telling you, the AI for the raiders is a bit more crazy now. Like, they're really merciless. Like, they don't even give a shit. They're just like, you know, out there. They'll gladly die for the cause now. It's kind of like, yeah, it's fine. You could kill me, but I'm going to set your shit on fire and break it, and that's what I'm going for. Okay, so we're getting light back. The eclipse seems to be over. We still have some foggy rain, though. So as soon as they move that out of the way, we can kind of get our nutrient paste dispenser back, which is really important. And obviously, we need some batteries as well. So guys, let's haul off the rest of this junk around here. I need to figure out the proper... We have doctors, right? And wardens? We do. Okay. And Tyree Harris, I did set you for recruitment, right? I totally did. Okay. Just make sure that everything's going on here. Okay, we have the graves going on, which is good, and they're going to move those bodies into those graves. That's perfectly fine. Now, I don't think we could grab this. That's going to stay back there. That's fine. I don't think it's going to really bother us back there. But part of the fire was that this was all up against the wall, so that was partially my mistake. You know what? I don't think we even need this wall here, do we? I don't think we do, so let's just deconstruct this. And we'll have like a battery slash nutrient. What the fuck? A low-flying piece of space debris has landed, exploding and opening up a hole in the face of the land. Well, alright, these happen on occasion. What this does, it gives you an actual steam geyser, which is good, but at the same time, if your shit's around here, that's gonna happen. So, that is part of our home zone now, right? I learned my lesson and added home zones, right? I totally did, alright. So, at least we have a steam geyser, so now we could have, like, you know, set up a little steam, a pumping steam thing right there, and have that powering us up as well, as opposed to, you know, just having that. So that's good. We are running kind of a little bit low on metal, and maybe even food, if I could say so myself. So, right. We need to really exemplify how much we're actually producing here in these crops. So I might have to extend this a bit to probably adding another area to grow, because we're not doing hydroponics just yet, but I do want to, but not just yet. So how about we do some growing of, let's do some carrots on this one. And this lamp, by the way, has not gone off in the rain, so it means that it does actually work, so I'm really excited about that. Let's give ourselves a floodlight. That is working, right? Yeah, so let's give ourselves another floodlight, right about here. I'll have to, more than likely, set up a power conduit for this guy to light everything up, but it should work out, I'd imagine. So let's just have you set through... let's say here. No, too close to the map edge. Oh, that's unfortunate. So, floodlight. Huh. Wow, I can't put you down there. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. As a matter of fact, it's not even worth it, honestly, because it's not going to light up enough for us, so we'll just not put a floodlight for that one. Okay. And let's see, so this is going to be set up for butcher, hopefully. So where is my butcher table? Let's add a few bills over here. So let's do the area around here. Good. Animal corpses, and we will repeat this, Wait, I want to do forever. How do I do forever again? Do forever, okay. That's what I want to do. So as long as there's bodies there, just go back and craft it, or butcher it, I should say. If there's no bodies, then we'll forget about it. But otherwise, yeah, do it forever. Okay, so we'll have that going on. What else do we need to do? Batteries. Batteries are needed to go, and researching, by the way. Why isn't Crafty Wolf researching anymore? Oh, because he has no project, more than likely. I want to set up batteries, but instead of setting those batteries back up, how do we start doing the large batteries? And that should more than likely take care of it for us. The pumping station would be pretty good as well, however, do we have enough metal for it? I really doubt it. So we have that going on. Let's go with the smelting and forging next so we can start building some weapons. Okay. And why haven't we finished hauling off these rocks over here? That'd be good. There you go. Haul all that stuff off, guys. I don't want it inside of there. Okay. So researching for that is done. Let's go with the weapon construction. Now this is going to take a little bit longer, as you can imagine, but it'll be definitely worth it in the long run. So, Crafty Wolf, go into your business here. We have a lot of stuff here that we can start smelting soon enough. By the way, we might as well start doing it now. Stonecutter's table. Let's add a bill. And let's go and make some stone blocks. And we will do this, we'll do it forever for now, but I will cut it off at some point. I'm just used to doing it. It's forever, so... Let's say... Man, it's going to cover all that area, huh? I just wanted to kind of cover what we have here as opposed to all the stuff here. I guess if we do this, it'll give some of it, right? Yeah, so let's just do it that way and close it off. Do we have any crafters? Yeah, we have quite a few crafters, so it'll get done whenever. I should probably start, I guess, giving people, tasks individually as opposed to just leaving it like this, but I'll wait a bit longer before I do that. I do need to get some metal, though, so... Even though food is also pretty low, let's go and start mining, I would say, right about here. This will be good. That should give us enough metal, I would imagine. Alright, so I'm going to start off and start doing some mining right there. Okay, we still need to finish this off here. And speaking of which, I haven't set this for food. And that's set for food, and that's also set for food. Okay. There is a cactus inside of here, which is pretty ridiculous. Oh, by the way, we finished the large battery, right? So let's actually test out the large batteries. That's going to be in buildings, large battery, and it is pretty large, but at least it's going to give us some room to fix stuff. So we'll just do 2 of them, and then we'll do a power conduit like so. Basically, I want to make it so that they're not connected to the walls, so that we kind of get around them and put them off from fire if it does come to that. And we got Tyree Harris back, and there is another one of these, huh? Where was that happening? Oh, that's the same one. And Batman got Tyree Harris, so Tyree Harris is back with us, thankfully. Are there any weapons around here that we have lost in the process and I'm not aware of? I don't think there is, though, right? No. Okay. So Tyree Harris, you're gonna do a little bit of everything. Alright, that's good. Tiny Pockets over here, kind of be cropping for us and whatnot. By the way, can somebody get the rest of these, debris out of here? I'd really appreciate that. I guess at some point it's now probably better than to start focusing on giving my individual task off. Mental break, why? Why are you gonna have a mental break? Tell me right now. Slept outside, oh, sleeping on the ground and sharing a bedroom. And 8 raw food. I guess the sleeping outside might start getting to them now. Okay, we could no, I can't afford to actually kid him sleep inside just yet because I do, in fact, need to get more metal before we start focusing on building individual rooms and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to, Jesus Christ, this goddamn fire over here is just gonna be a dick, isn't it? Home region. We're gonna have to put this out because I'm gonna keep trying to actually get into our base. I mean, I could put some metal tiles out here. I guess that would kind of avoid that as well. Alright, there we go. So, oh, let's grab this, by the way. Oh, god damn it. Alrighty, protein resequencing. Jesus. I can't talk anymore. What this does is it lets you take plants and potatoes, carrots, etc., and makes you, I guess, reprocess them to be like a vegan type of meal. So it's going to be meat just made out of vegetables. So tofu, think of stuff like that. So that's what that does, which is pretty interesting, quite honestly. Okay, let's go with the pneumatic picks now. Since we're going to start focusing on a bit more mining now because we do need some metal. And let's see. The thing is that there's so many different things that you've opened up by researching that then you kind of forget. Where you're just kind of like, oh, well, I could build this now. Oh, well, I could build this now. So it's kind of a little bit overbearing at times. Gun turret cooling. Let's do that one as well. As a matter of fact, I might want to set myself up with an emergency turret over here. So I don't have the energy one just yet? I thought I did. Oh, I do. There's a heavy turret as well. A heavily armored turret that automatically fires 12 burst rounds at concentrated energy of nearby enemies, explodes when damaged, 800 health. Oof, okay, that's good. So, I want to set this up so that... I want the raiders to get out of the walls, so I want them to come out before we actually have this setting off on fire, so... can't build that there because of the beds. I could do a power conduit for sure, but... it's probably just a lot easier for me to actually just deconstruct these beds and move them inside for now, I suppose. At least they won't get the sleeping outside debuff anymore, so let's do that. Do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get you bed soon enough. Believe me, I will. Alright, so now that we've done it, let's put the energy turret right about here, I'd say. That seems good. Because they're going to be forced to actually come inside at this range, so that's fine. We'll put that there, and then... wait, this requires how much? Was that 400? No, I can't... well, I guess might as well put it. It's a little bit pricey in metal, I will say that, but I'm going to need it anyway, so whatever. If it keeps us safe longer, it'll be worth it anyway, so let's just set it up that way. Alright. Gun turret is done. Nutrient resynthesis would be pretty good as well, so we waste less food every time we get a meal. Alright, and this guy is still doing the stones. Nomoto's over here doing some stone work for us. And let's see, what else can we get that's kind of really important for now. I would say... not just yet, but let's use the hydroponics. We are going to have to build those soon enough, because I'm not too crazy of... the outside plant life and whatnot. I really like doing my inside harvesting and whatnot, so Just call me old-fashioned, I suppose, or new-fashioned, I guess. Growing outside would be old-fashioned because that's what we've been doing forever. Growing plants inside, that's different, unless you're like running some sort of like marijuana farm or something, which I guess you'd have to be inside. Otherwise, you know, you kind of run the risk of drawing the ire and the attention of police and authorities. Not that I know of that. I'm not speaking from first-hand knowledge, just I've heard. From friends, you know, from friends of friends. Alrighty, let's do... what do we want to do here? That doesn't even work, so let's just do the carpet making, I guess, to kind of make some carpeting when we have the chance. Everything else at this point is just kind of like, you know, I don't necessarily need it. I'll be glad to have it, but... Let's see. Right now, I'm being very mellow with what I'm doing because I just want to get my funds pretty high up before I do anything too crazy right now. Let's do the charge wire, I guess. The charge wire, I wasn't able to get it to work properly last time. Like, what it does is that when raiders go through it, if it's electrified or connected to power source, it'll like electrify them as well as gashing them as barbed wire would do. However, it needs to have like a constant source of power, so it just seems like kind of annoying. Like, it just seems like it'll just drain through your power. So I have to kind of test that out a bit more. Probably this run I will. But we'll do that once we have like a really good setup base. Right now I don't want to mess around with something when I'm still kind of in the infant stages of this colony where I'm trying to just get my bearings set together here. I could knock this down now as well as this and probably build some stone walls in its place, but you know, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, let's do some light filters, I'd imagine. Whatever. Light filters work as we were aware of. It actually changes the color of the lights like we used to do. And to my knowledge, it actually works now too. So we could have different color lights and actually, you know, have the buff of having a lit room. Let's do blasting charges in case we come down to that. Okay, let's see. Now, we have this guy doing this. Butcher's table, we have nothing else to butcher, that's why that's not happening. What do we have? The firewood stove. Let's actually check this out. Oh, you need firewood, you're right. This is part of the wood economy thing, right? I'd imagine. So, we don't have that going on, so that's not going to be helpful for us right now. So let's ignore that. Let's take a look at what we can build, though. Just to kind of get an idea as to what we want to do here. We haven't run into any airships, too, recently, which is a little bit upsetting. Nutrient-based suspension, we have that. Geothermal generator would be good for this, but we do need a bit more metal in order to make that happen. So let's not build that just yet. Speaking of which, let's start mining through all this too. Any mining to be done outside? You could do some mining outside too, but let's just actually focus on that. Then we're gonna probably just dig into here and probably hopefully find ourselves a little metal ore supply in there. So we also have that option for sure. So let's get that going on. Let's see, structures. What do we have here? The wood stuff I haven't messed around with yet. I kind of want to get my feet settled before I actually start playing around with any other crazy stuff. Large batteries already set up. Small console unit advance. What is that? No one knows what it's for. Oh, good. Good thing you added it then, huh? And these are the green lamps and the blue standing lamps, yada yada yada. Pod beds, stone cutter's table. We already have that. We have a butcher. We have that. We have that. Royal beds would probably be good. I guess we could use some tables for my guys to actually have some meals in. Couches. A lot of this is not gonna a lot of this stuff here is just part of the e-furniture mod and the Clutter mod, which just kind of makes your base come alive a bit more. You add different type of things, so not everything is just a plant and a lamp like the old base that I had. So I mean, I'll mess around with this when we, you know, again, get comfortable with our base. I don't want to, like, you know, make it look pretty right now and we're doing dog shit terrible in metal and food. So I guess for now what I could do is packing station work. Oh, we could do the weapons thing, huh? The blacksmith works as equipped to smelt and work metal. So we're gonna need this and this. These two right here. So let's do the workplace blacksmith first and foremost. That doesn't require any power as well, so that's always a plus. Oh, it does. It totally does. Okay. So let's have you set up, like, since you need power, it means you're gonna short circuit if you're outside. So let me do this. I'm gonna deconstruct the wooden stove now because we're not gonna need that right now. What I want to do is give my guys like an inside area to kind of sleep in now. We need more metal for that to happen though. Alright, a research screen. Let's go to... let's do the fear tech, I guess. We could always put some bodies and give it cages if it comes down to it. Alrighty. So at least we're going to be able to find some metal over here, it does seem. Which is what's kind of really hindering right now our growth. Because I really want to get some metal before we start doing anything too crazy. We're at 367. And we're almost done with this turret thing, hopefully. Come on, Tyree Harris. Come on, Tyree Harris. Or Tyree Harris. Alrighty, so turret is online. Let me turn you off, though, because, you know, we don't need you on right now. Alright, we've got Fear Tech. Alright, let's go with... I guess we'll do wind turbines. Alrighty. Meanwhile, it's not raining. We could probably even use this. So let's do a workplace and let's go and smelt some... we could do smelt process metal bars, smelt metal, smelt weapons. Let's go and do some slag debris because we do have some debris around here. So let's configure this and we'll do this with a radius of, I guess, this big will take care of it, right? Yeah, alright, so let's just do that. And we'll do this, do forever. Okay. Now, for this one, we do need a crafter as well. Do we have more than one crafter? We totally do. Okay. Alrighty, so our metal is going to be up to 682 now, so it's finally starting to grow, which is really good to know. Now let's do... What do we want here? Let's just do lightning rods for now. Alright. Now, I guess the other thing we could do as well is probably give ourselves a way to protect ourselves against raiders manually as well, not just rely on the turret for now. So, let's go and do a sandbag. Oh, you can't put... you know, I'm just too close to the edge of the map, it seems. It's so goddamn annoying that I can't do anything due to that. That's really weird. That wouldn't happen in the last build that I remember, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just me. Maybe it did happen. Alright, so we'll set that up right there. We'll have, like, my guys just go back there and set up some manual defenses if need be. Actually, you know what? That sounds like a bad idea. I'd rather have this over here so they could come out and then the turret and we could shoot at the same time, right? Let's do nuclear control. So, really quickly, let's cancel this out. And let's put the sandbags instead over through here. Make it like 5. And by the way, I don't want these raiders hiding behind shit, so let's cut these plants right here. Okay, and they could hide behind these rocks too, so we should probably set these rocks to be hauled off when we get the chance. Okay. And how is our food? Seems dangerously low, to be quite honest with you. It's really worrisome. It's really dangerously low. Might have to go outside and do some hunting soon enough. That Muffalo's still hanging around there. He's like, you never got me, did you, Falcon? It's like, no, you know what, Muffalo, I didn't. You're right about that. Let's pick this up if we can as well. And do this. Alright. So we'll have that collected. Are we doing any smelting? I gotta really start individualizing my, I guess, abilities, because I feel that we're not maximizing what we should be doing here. So let's actually take a time here. How about we call it an episode here today, guys? And I'm gonna actually rework the priorities over here with actual numbers. And then next episode we could probably start doing this a bit more efficiently, because I feel that, you know, relying on this too much is kind of really not, you know, getting us anywhere. It's kind of really slow. So I'm gonna rework the numbers, and then we'll pick up next episode and hopefully start doing some more, I guess, proficiency work and whatnot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.